Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Percy versus Goliath. And this is a new drama from director Clark Johnson, who has a long career of smaller acting roles, but a lot of directing for television. And this film is starring Christopher Walken himself as a Canadian farmer fighting against a big company for their GMOs interfering with his crops and them trying to say, you stole our special brand of seed, and then they just go to war in the courts and in the court of public opinion. And it really ropes in a young, rising lawyer played by Zach Braff, of all people, and a environmental activist played by Christina Ricci. And this film very much focuses on, the performance of Christopher Walken, who is one of the greatest actors out there. He has had a long career, a very legendary career, and here he really carries this film. And it starts off with his voiceover and that Christopher Walken voice, and it just really sets the tone for the rest of the film. It has beautiful folk music and very somber folk music, and it uses the music so well to help create the emotions of the film, and it really fits this farm setting and this grassroots kind of character, and it really captures the environment of the film. And you see Walken, who's dedicated to his farm and has been doing this for generations, and you really look at this rustic and gritty looking film that has grays and browns, but it really captures the feeling of you're on this farm, you're working real hard, and these big companies are coming in, and we've heard these stories and we see these stories in real life, and it's just small business versus large business fighting off the Walmarts and the Amazons of the world. And the supporting cast is very interesting here, as we have Adam Beach, who's basically a sidekick kind of character, his helper on the farm. He has some comic relief moments. Zach Braff has some comic relief moments. But Zach Braff overall is his lawyer trying to support him through all of this, even if he might not have the most experience. Christina Ricci's character is probably the most cookie cutter stereotype of big city woman coming to the farm town, and goes into a cafe and tries to order something, and it just goes over their heads because she's such a big city girl. And there's definitely things like that. You have a early on familial montage that really shows the connection that Walken has with his family. His farm means a lot to him, his family means a lot to him, and he's trying to support them, but try to stand up against big business, the Goliath, in this situation. And this film has a lot to say. And the thing is, it swings big at concepts about big companies versus the little man, and there's some scenes that feel a little staged like a movie. But Christopher Walken really brings them to a grounded place and sells them. And he gives a really strong performance in this film, and he really is the heart of the film, because the story is a pretty standard affair. You've seen films like this. You're not going to be surprised by a lot of the beats here, but I was surprised with how well Walken did in this film, since honestly, Seven Psychopaths and Jungle Book are the only two films in the past 10 years that really stick out to me that he has done that really impressed me. And Jungle Book's him just playing King Louie. And it's really since been Seven Psychopaths, since a live-action film, I've really seen him deliver such a strong performance. And it really hits well with this very solid, well-shot courtroom drama scenes. It avoids being melodramatic, and I think that's the important thing. It always feels grounded and gritty, but not too subdued to the point where it doesn't feel natural. You feel the tension and the anger in these people, especially Walken's character, who feels so frustrated. But you can feel connected to him and understand the plight he's going on. And you're in it with him from start to finish. And in the end, this is a meaningful film. It's a well-done film. Strong central performance. It's not going to be something that's going to surprise you or blow you away in its technical prowess. But it's going to be a story that's going to keep you engaged, and you're going to really support him even when some of the plot points, like going off to other countries, like it felt like it got a little too big at times with trying to capture its ideas, but you feel for the most part grounded in the story with this character, and you're there supporting him from start to finish, and you want him to win against all odds. But this is definitely a film to go check out on virtual cinemas. I rented on Amazon. But those are my thoughts on Percy versus Goliath. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.